Things look good. You know, we've been up tempo this week, and you know, we've been working on things, and you know, just feel you feel that little bit of extra confidence in camp. Ever since the Belfast game, but you know, it's one thing to do that in practice all week, but you got to carry it over into games, and can't get complacent and be happy with that, like we've talked about. And you know, we had 2 tough games this weekend, and we definitely need our best performance if we're going to get results out of these 2 games for sure.
Well, it was obviously a brilliant result, and it was really good timing with the Pack the Barn promotion. It was great to see the fans come down. I think that did really help us a lot. I mean, it's like having an extra guy out there when it's that busy and it's that loud, and the team just played well. I think that's the best result to date, and that's just a combination of all the things has just led to a good result. I mean, I don't think we kind of merited a 4-1. I don't think it was a 4-1 game, but I think we would definitely deserve to win. I think the best game we played, as I said. And this week kind of had a knock-on effect. The training's been going well, so we're looking good going into this weekend. But I mean, hopefully we could get Danny back soon, but I don't think he'll be back this weekend. Obviously, not feeling too great. But I mean, I think that we've got a good chance this weekend again. I mean, Coventry it's a long way to go on the bus, but I think that the confidence we have now that we could beat the league champions or whoever, I mean, we've got a good chance of winning.
It's always exciting to go down there. I got a lot of memories down there, and had a lot of success there for years. So, but Fife Flyers now, and I tell you what, I've gone down there before and won a hockey game, and it's a pretty good feeling. So that's what we're looking for. Like I said, we're a confident team right now, and but you know, we're not deluded by any means. We know that we have to put in a great performance to beat those teams down south and play for 60 minutes. So that's what we're preparing to do, and hopefully we can execute.
I mean, it's always hard going away to places like that. I mean, it's a small rink, there's big teams, so it's harder to do it. But I mean, I think that we're playing well right now, and I think that if we play for 60 minutes, which we've been struggling to do for a lot of games, but I think if we do string a game together, I think we could easily beat them. And I think that we do need to get some good results after Edinburgh just went and got 2 miraculous results somehow with short numbers. But I mean, we do need to win games, but obviously not just because Edinburgh's winning, but because we want to win as a team.
That's a tough weekend for Cardiff, and you know, to drive up here for 9 hours and on the 3rd game on the weekend is definitely tough. But we can't get caught up in that. They're a good hockey club, and I'm sure G will have those guys prepared to come up here and play a solid road game. So you know, we got a tough game down in Coventry, so it's not such an easy weekend for ourselves. So we can't let that creep into our minds. We just got to focus on our plan and make sure we go after them and we play with that energy at home like we have all the year.
Kind of set the bar quite high winning that game there, but hopefully, I mean, the fans like what they've seen, the guys that came there for the first time and the guys that have been coming for a long time. I mean, I think that, I mean, we do have it in us to play like that, because that's us performing how we should, and that's us performing to the best of our ability. So really, in theory, we should be doing that every week. I know it's not easy to perform like that every week, but I mean, I think that we do have the confidence now in the team and in the dressing room just to go out and attack teams and not sit back and go from the very first minute and string 3 periods together and win any game, really.
I'm not a gambler anymore anyway, but I wouldn't have put my money on that. And you know, you know what, they've made a couple additions. You know, none of these teams that are down at the bottom had been getting blown out. I mean, there was the odd blow, but they weren't getting blown out on night in, night out. And you know, Edinburgh's got a nice, a good structured team. I mean, they play a system, and it works. Sometimes it doesn't, but they got a good goalie, and I think that's what's really made the Northern Conference a lot stronger this year. Is every single team in the North upgraded in goalie, and I think at any given night, any one of the goalies in the Northern Conference give their team a chance to win, and you see that. I mean, Nottingham comes out. I didn't see the game, so I wasn't there, and I'm not taking anything away from Edinburgh. Like I said, when they play, I think they're a better team than people give them credit for, but you know what, they get outshot 41-19, and they find a way to win, and you know that a lot of that's goaltending, a lot of that's, like I said, finding ways to win. And we talked about that earlier about ourselves. You know, earlier in the year we were putting in good performances and we were just finding ways to lose. And you know, you turn a couple of those, you know, 3 or 4 of those games we lost in the last 5 minutes, and you give us a point here or maybe 2 points there, we're right up there at 5th, 6th place. And that's the difference, is just finding ways to win and avoiding those mistakes that cost you games.
Obviously Edinburgh, they've got confidence for the first game, and won the next game, and it was a great result for them. I mean, it's good to see other teams doing well, but obviously we don't want them doing too well.
Myself, I had been feeling better, going along, Sunday night, Monday and Tuesday I felt good, so I felt confident enough to have a workout Wednesday morning, and it wasn't really good, didn't feel really good, got quite lightheaded and a pretty bad headache for a while afterwards, so just met with the doctor and talked to him, and it was decided just to kind of shut me down for a while until the symptoms kind of get better again, and then maybe try workouts midweek next week and see where I'm at from there. So for now, yeah, I'm kind of out for playing, but hopefully can continue helping in any way I can, whether it's on the bench or getting these guys prepared for the weekend.
I think that everyone's definitely getting better, and it's just you can notice the progress in yourself and the others, but I mean it's quite a natural thing because you're playing with guys that are so much better and you're playing against teams, and I think that the other teams have all got better as well. I think that the league's more closely matched with the divisions and this stuff this year, so I think that the more games against people in your division really brings everyone on. It gives you a chance to play a lot more minutes than we were last year, even though that we have more imports and stuff like that. We're all still getting the chance to play, which obviously brings us all in.
No, it was nice to go to the Children's Hospice and see what the setup they have, and it's such a great cause and great charity, and we feel honored to be able to help out in any way we can, and the part of the community that we're playing for, and to go there and give a little something back is a great feeling, and I know the team is continuing to look to raise even more funds for them. I think there's a raffle in February and some more events going on. So any way we can help, it's great, and it's for such a good cause too. And yeah, it was put a smile on our face for sure.
I mean, Derek Keller, he's quite good at that, just in training, just maybe telling you from a D-man's point, like a D-man's perspective, what would kind of help my game as a forward and stuff like that. And I mean, all of them, in fact, Casey always tells me when I was playing with the two guys at the weekend, they'll just give you a quiet word in your ear, and it helps your confidence and stuff like that, and tell you not to worry and don't try and do things that you wouldn't normally do if you were playing with other guys and stuff like that. But I mean, it's really good for your confidence, but also just little things like that just help you learn. And it's really good to have the guys around. I mean, you do want really good players in your team, and that's what we have, but they're also really good guys at the end of the day as well, which makes it a much easier, a much better team and a much better place to play.